The messy fries they make, oh man, oh,
Yeah,
I'm
they're
on
not
Facebook.
garbage fries. See, at least they call them messy fries. That's a little bit more appealing than garbage
Yeah, then
fries.
garbage. I mean, do we feel like we're like eating garbage, or it just looks
Yeah,
like
I mean,
garbage? What's going on with that, man? I
or
mean,
do we want to feel like we're eating a mess of potatoes? You know what I mean?
yes, that's what.
I
Yeah,
kind of feel that. I kind of
indeed.
feel.
Oh man, all right. Why is Facebook not working?
Hey, you started this Martian time. You want to get into nachos? I'm sure we got some opinions on nachos.
I love me some nachos though. You can't go wrong with nachos ever.
No,
Hey,
definitely not.
it's not your problem neither.
Oh my gosh.
And think about the versatility of nachos. What can you put on them? You could put like anything on them: chicken,
Oh,
Hundred
hamburger,
percent.
steak. Man, you could do
beef.
everything
It
with them.
doesn't matter.
It
Yeah,
doesn't matter. It's like
seafood. You can make it work.
okay, exactly,
I
exactly.
don't care.
Seafood.
Dribble a
Oh,
couple
oh, that's
shrimps
good.
on my nachos. We'll be
Okay.
okay. I'm
I
okay
think I'm
with
gonna
that.
pass on some
Shrimp.
shrimp. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna pass on the shrimp.
Man, some good fried shrimp. I mean, come on, man.
Come
Grilled
on,
shrimp.
dude. That's
Come on,
like the premium seafood is shrimp.
for
Like
real.
shrimp. If you're
Nachos,
going to
man. I
eat
don't know. Now I
anything to
don't know about
start
this
with,
now.
it's going to start with shrimp.
All right,
That's my
Facebook's
opinion,
up.
though. That's just, that's Donnie Mac's opinion.
Yeah, Donnie Mac's got some weird opinions. So
One
just
man,
saying.
one man's opinion. One man's
Hey,
opinion.
you got a weird hat. So, I
Hey,
mean, what do
hey,
you,
hey, hey!
it's just,
Don't you?
what are you
You
talking
like my
about?
hat? Don't lie.
Dude, what do you call that fish? It's not Billy the Bass. He's a trout, right? That's a trout.
No, this is a bass. It's a bass.
Is
That's
it?
that's
It
Bobby the
looks like
bass.
Timmy the trout. He's a handicap bass then or something. I don't know what you got
He
going
is
on.
handicapped. All right, leave him alone. You
That's
know,
one of those bass that was born in the spray zone.
listen.
You know
This
what
is
I
the
mean?
size that you catch though. So it's it's the babies.
Yeah, he's it kind of looks like he's got some shark to him there.
Oh man. Oh my God. We're starting this. I'm done with you. Welcome back to the greatest sports podcast. It's 863 Sports Ball. We got my normal partner over there doing his dances in Donnie Mac. We got ourselves a special guest in the Jefferoni in the middle. Guys, this guy knows his stuff. We're talking NFL sports. We got playoffs, boys. How we feeling?
Hey, you know what, Marshentime? Before we kick this off, and this is a tradition for mine for the last couple of weeks. And Jeff Aroni, you're here now,
Yep.
and I want you to hear that. I'm going to lead this off, okay? And there is no
Here's,
gimmies on
here's,
this one,
here's his
Marshentime.
history.
Hey, I'm not pulling your leg on this one. It's got to be legit because we have a guest here on this day, January 10th, 1982. Was the catch heard round the world? Do you remember that? Do you remember that?
The catch heard around
1982,
the world.
January 10th, Joe Montana threw a pass to Dwight Clark to win the NFC Championship game to beat the Cowboys to go on to the Super Bowl. It is dubbed the catch throughout the history of NFL playoffs, guys. If you do not remember, that is a legit update for history right there, Market Time.
And the Cowboys have been bad ever since.
Ever since, yeah. Well, I don't know. They had a run there in the '90s.
They had a run in the '90s there.
Yeah, because they met the Bills. That's it.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. Well, that's I guess if you meet the Bills in the Super Bowl, you're gonna win. So
no doubt.
Well,
no doubt.
that may not be the case this year, gentlemen. We'll
Right.
talk about that going forward here. But first of all, before we jump into anything, Jeff Aroni, welcome aboard. Like Marshentime said,
Thank you. Thank you.
We respect your opinion, man. This is 863 Sports Buzz. We've been doing this for 3 years. We've had 2 guests. You're number 2, and
Okay.
I'm very excited to have you here. In Marshentime, I know, could not wait to get you on here. Your peace of mind. And first of all, the first thing I want to say, Jeff Aroni, is congratulations to the Miami Hurricanes reaching the national championship this year. He is a big U fan. Look at it. He is a big U.
And they took down your Ohio State Buckeyes.
They took them down.
It's
They
even
told
better.
them.
So I mean, I'm
They
even more
told
happy.
them.
Well, I remember a couple of weeks ago, my man right here was talking about Ohio State was going to win by 20, and I know he was just kind of jabbing me.
He
in the
did.
face.
You know what? And I was
Jabbing-
defending you, Jeff.
Hey,
jabbing me
I was
hard.
defending it
Marshentime,
for
you
you.
were with me. You were
I
with
was
me,
defending
brother.
Jeff.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, that ain't gonna happen. I couldn't allow it.
No, you were with me. You said Ohio State was going to win,
I
and you
thought
said they was
Ohio
going to
State
win
would end up
handle.
winning, but I was
You
not
didn't
saying
say
by 20. I was not saying by 20. I was not giving that to you.
But as everybody knows on this podcast, I am an Ohio State fan. You see these flags in the back. I have to ride for my boys. I am so glad, especially for a team that's a number 10 seed that didn't belong there per the world of the SEC. They're in the championship. Take that, stick that in your pipe and smoke it. Everybody out there.
Thank God. No SEC.
Smoke on that a little bit. But I will
Yes.
tell you this, that Indiana team, Jeff Aroni, that you're about to see,
Ooh.
boy, they're bringing the smoke. They're bringing it.
Indeed. You know, I'll tell you, it's Indiana. Wow, that's just a whole other ball game. I think if Miami plays a clean football game and they don't have any penalties, because they had some stupid penalties, they had some false starts and a couple of PIs and stuff like that. Man, if they can play some clean football, I think they'll be in it all the way to the end, and it may be a one possession game, man. And you know, obviously, I'm a realist. You know, Indiana's they're grown men. Them boys is grown men, right?
They are. And you talk about penalties. They don't get penalties, and they are very disciplined. They are very well coached. And like you said, Miami had some really dumb penalties last year.
Absolutely
I was
good.
disappointed.
I'll throw this in there, guys. Look, you're talking about dumb mistakes, too. We saw a couple of dumb mistakes from Oregon. When he drops back to pass, he hits his running back in the shoulder. It was a backup running back, and he wasn't used to the offensive.
Yes.
I don't care the excuse. I saw that 2 or 3 different times. 3 different times, Oregon shot themselves in the foot in that first half last night. And if Miami can refrain from that, and which I think Carson Beck, he's already got 2 championship rings.
Yes.
He's already got 2.
Yep.
Now he's going for 1 as a starter right now. I think he knows he's got to play clean ball, and they've got the defense to do it. Marshentime, what do we say?
I mean,
what do we say?
Defense wins championships, but hey,
all the time.
Listen, don't be counting out Indiana's defense, Donnie Mac.
No,
they're allowing 10.3 points per game. 10.3. That's insane. These defenses, these offenses.
Yes.
I'm excited to watch this game. I really am.
This
I think
is going to
be
a
good, tight game. And listen, it's going to be down to who makes more mistakes. I really believe that.
Of course. This may be one of the most epic national championships we've had in years.
Yeah, we haven't had very good ones lately.
Rightfully so, rightfully so. And I'll tell you this, with everything going on in the NIL, with the whole portal and everything, we'll move on college football here in a few seconds. We will not have a repeat national championship.
No, agreed.
Anytime ever for the next 10 years, as long as this is going on. And we know they're going to improve. Every year they improve. Yep. And I know they will this year again, but we will not see repeat championships. And that's a plus. That's a plus.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm just glad Ohio State's not there anymore, so I'm happy. Ohio State's gone, Alabama's gone. I mean, I'm good, man. I don't care who wins. I mean, but
they were still there. But Marshentime, you want to talk about my team now? You want to strike it? No. Where the hell is FSU? Where the hell are they?
Oh no!
Where the hell are they?
Don't be starting. Don't be starting. Don't be starting. Listen. We got left out. And I'm still disappointed. I'm still salty about it.
You still butthurt from 2 years ago. I know.
Yeah,
it wears deep on the bum hole.
Well, you know what? It shows that what defenses can do, though. Because Miami and Indiana are both
100%.
Great defensive teams.
100%.
Both teams have been counted out every single game.
Yes.
They have been questioned and they have been doubted. And guess what? The defenses keep coming out on top.
Yes.
And
Florida State had the best defense that year.
Offense.
I'm telling you, they could have made a run.
The defenses that score. Both of these teams in this national championship are defenses that score. We saw it in both of their last matchups. Defense that can score, cause, and create chaos and turnovers in the backfield. That's what we're going to watch, man. This is going to be a slugfest. So with that said, Marshentime, Jeff Aroni, who are you guys taking for this national championship?
I mean, I think we all know who Jeff's going to take. So I mean,
we all know.
But listen. You know what? All I'm going to say is,
throw
Jeff,
it up.
I'll be texting you Hoosiers daddies at the end of the game. So I think the Indiana
Oh,
Hoosiers, man,
no.
they're bigger, they're
Marshentime,
stronger.
throw the Hoosier
I'm telling you, these are
daddies
some
up there.
grown men.
Hey,
Grown
it's
men
like
in Indiana.
it's like Josh Bray said. They done messed up and let Miami in this thing. They messed up and let them in.
They did. But
And
guess what? They have not run into the juggernaut of the Indiana Hoosiers.
You even know who else said that? Most dangerous team if they get in this playoff.
Nick Saban.
He said that too. He did say that too, Marshentime. And I'm rolling with the U on big cases of turnovers in this game right here. Defense and Carson Beck going to keep it clean. The U, 35-32. The U.
Okay.
Well, it'll be nice next week when I come on here and I'll be like, hey, I'll be the only true winner here because I'll be the one that's right. So, it's all good. I'm good with it.
I'm going with the major standout defense, the team that nobody thought could be there, and it's overcoming everything. They have everything to fight for, and they have, most importantly, the most experienced quarterback in this deal right now. He's seen it a lot. He's seen it from the SEC to the ACC to the Big Ten now. And now he's shooting for a championship on his home field.
Well, you know what? Listen, Miami had a lot of injuries, though, in this game.
Yes, they did.
I don't like how their top two cornerbacks went down. I don't think they're going. I think one of them may be ready. I don't think the other one's going to be ready for this national championship game. And listen, they're going up against the Heisman Trophy winner here. You forget it's the Heisman Trophy winner who has more touchdowns than incompletions in these playoffs. That's an insane stat right there, man. Don't doubt this guy.
That's what makes the championship. Let's be real. That's what makes a champion. That's what champions are built on right there. But, a lot of would question that Heisman Trophy for him. You know what I mean? A lot of would question as far as QBR rating and win percentage and the whole 9 yards. A lot would question that. I think he deserves it. It's a good story. The guy threw 5 touchdowns last night on the big stage. Yeah, that's what a Heisman Trophy winner does. He's standing up. He's doing his deal. I have no arguments with how they picked that Heisman Trophy.
Yeah, agreed.
I mean, he's blew out 2 of the better defenses in the league. I mean, they blew out Alabama, who everybody thought was going to shut him down. And I mean, he had 3 incompletions against Alabama. He had 4 incompletions against Oregon. I mean, he doesn't miss. And listen, as a team, as a whole team, Indiana has only dropped 5 passes all year. These receivers do not drop the ball. They run perfect routes. This team is coached so well. I'm really impressed watching this team. I of course I got to go with the Indiana Hoosiers, man. It's one of the greatest stories we've had in a long time.
Dude, Kurt Signetti, Jeff and I talk about him all the time. This guy is just, I mean, what was one of the standout quotes, Jeff Aroni, that you love?
I love my favorite quote of all time from him. Just Google me. Just Google me. If you want to know anything about me, just Google me. I'm a winner.
That's all I got to say about that.
Because I win.
Can you argue with it now?
He's 23-2 in the last 2 years here in Indiana.
Absolutely. He's a winner. He's a winner.
He's a winner. That's it, guys. We'll move on from that one, Marshentime. Let's march on down to the playoffs. That's what this show is about. It's
NFL
playoffs, baby. It is time tonight at 4:30. We kick off on a big NFC matchup. And then
there goes the on-air sign just fell down. That's how it just dropped. That's how big this game is.
That's how big this game is. This is going to be the biggest game of the playoffs right here. Playoffs? You're talking about playoffs? We are going off air for this. We are talking off air. And what do you guys think about tonight's game? I mean, do you think that Carolina actually stacks up in this game? Do they have a shot?
Oh.
And I just sighed myself, Cody. Man, I'll tell you, defensively, the Panthers. I like what they do. Their front four, man. I really like what they do. Their cornerbacks are a little questionable at times, but then they make some good plays. Their linebackers are spotty at best. They leave the field, the middle of the field open a lot.
Yeah. See, that's the whole thing. You
but
bring it up.
they're in the
They're
playoffs.
cornerbacks.
I mean,
but they're playing. They're
0-0 right
their
now.
cornerbacks are playing probably the best duo in the league.
Well, let me ask you this, guys. Let me ask you this, Jeff Ferroni, Marshentime. You can answer this however you want. The Panthers just beat the Rams a couple of weeks ago to make it to the spot they're in right now. Now, Devontae Adams will be playing this game. Puka Nacua, that's the duo that Marshentime's talking about. Yeah, I mean, does that change the dynamic of this game now?
Absolutely. Devontae Adams in the red zone is a game changer. He is a single-man game changer in the red zone. There's no doubt about it. Puka,
get him a chance.
Nobody's going to doubt what Puka can do, correct? But, man, Devontae Adams, when you get inside the red zone, we know where the ball's going, and nobody can stop it.
Nobody can stop. And that's part of the reason why we're talking about Matthew Stafford for MVP this year.
Absolutely.
Because of Devontae Adams in the red zone. I remember 1 or 2 games this year, he had 3 touchdowns, and he only had 40 yards receiving.
Yes.
Puka Nacua had 160 each game and no touchdowns.
No touchdowns. That's insane. That's insane.
Yeah. So I think they kind of got to figure it out.
He's a high point specialist, man. He can go up and get the ball.
But I mean, even with the record as a number 4 seed, because they won the division, Carolina, and the 3rd year of Bryce Young's career, he's led his team to the playoffs. That's pretty impressive all on its own.
Very impressive.
With some help. He had some help. He had a lot of help.
Atlanta had to beat New Orleans, but it was all right. You know.
I mean, Tampa Bay just crumbled down the stretch. I mean, there's no other question about that. No, that's a whole nother question. Tampa Bay, that's a whole nother conversation for a whole nother podcast, I think.
Yeah.
But right now, do you guys give Carolina a shot in this game, or do you look at a reasonable blowout from LA?
Man, I think that to a certain extent, it's the Panthers are going to keep it close. Their defense is going to try to keep it close there, with that front 4. But I can't pick the Panthers. I think they're going to lose. I think they're going to get beat. They're going to get beat up pretty good. Not necessarily get blown out 50-13, but they're going to get beat pretty good.
Okay, Marshentime, what's your opinion?
I agree with it 1,000%. That I think the Panthers will keep it close for a little while. But we're talking about the Panthers defense trying to slow down, Puka and Devontae. You got the other side with the Rams defense, who has been so good all year long. I mean, Bryce Young going up against this team. I just, listen. We've seen Rico Dowdle come out for a couple games. He had some really big games at the beginning of the year or middle of the year kind of thing.
Yeah.
He's not doing that against the Rams. He's not going to do it against the Rams. The Rams front 4 is probably one of the youngest and one of the top front 4s in the league. I can't argue with them.
No,
Jared Verse with Braden Fisk with all these guys, man.
Yeah.
They step up. They hog the line. They're not going to let him run the ball. Bryce Young's going to have to win it. They just don't have enough weapons. They do not have enough weapons to face up against this team. The Rams are going to dominate this game, I think, at the end of it. It's going to be somewhere 35 to maybe 17.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? I can't agree more, guys. That's the first matchup we got going on tonight. I think 35-17, 35, maybe 20. Maybe 20 if they feel generous and let them, punch in one at the end.
Yeah, maybe garbage time score, maybe.
It could be, but I agree with you there. You can't get no better than that right there. Next game, Marshentime, 7:30. What do you think?
Man, you're going to throw me right into the 7:30 game. All right,
right
let's see.
Into it, brother.
It's a division matchup, of course. You got these guys who have already played twice. We've seen the Bears. We've seen the Packers. The Packers are the most mind-boggling team this year.
Yes.
We've seen them play lights out, and we've seen them play like absolute trash. What Packers team is going to show up? Exactly. Chicago Bears have been consistent every single week. Their defense has been good. Their offense has been good. They're not turning the ball over like he did last year. I don't know what to say about this game because I don't know what Packers team is going to show up. They lost their guy they brought in to help the defense. Micah Parsons is not going to be playing. How do you see what's going to happen with the Packers? I mean, are they going to be good? Are they going to be bad? I think Chicago's going to win this game. I really think Chicago's going to win their first playoff game in a long time.
When's the last time they won a playoff game, Marshentime?
I have no idea. I don't even.
And
I don't remember.
A great question. That's a great question. That's
2010.
Sneaky Hembo.
2010. All right. What was Jay Cutler?
2010. Jay Cutler was the quarterback.
Jay Cutler.
Went all the way to the NFC Championship.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Wow.
And they lost to who? Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers.
Wow.
Yeah.
Insane.
Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy?
Donnie making his history. He likes it.
Jeff Ferroni, what's your opinion on that game? Bears, and I'll point this out before you start talking. Marshentime, the Bears, dude, you might peg them right because the last two games, it came down to that last throw to the very last possession. One of them got picked off, and DJ Moore came in with the other one and hauled it in for the win. Jeff Ferroni, what's your opinion here, man? I'm lopsided here. I'm kind of afraid of this game.
So it is. It's a trap game for the Bears, right? Because they won the division, right?
Oh, they won it.
Yeah, and what Packers team are we gonna see? Just like Cody said, I mean, he basically like he's reading my script over here. I don't like he's literally reading my script. Man, the Packers, man, if the Packers show up, this isn't gonna be a game. The Packers gonna win. But and I'm gonna say big but here. I'm actually going to pick the Bears. I'm just going to go ahead and say that right now. I'm going to pick the Bears to win. But Caleb Williams, 57% completion rate all year long. I mean, 50%, man. He only completes half of his passes. I mean, how are they the NFC champs and he only completes half of his passes? What world are we living in that a quarterback can complete 50% of his passes and they're the NFC champs or the NFC he's the divisional champs. It doesn't make sense to me. So that alone is why I'm going to pick the Bears to win tonight. Caleb Williams will make some crazy throws.
And that goes right back to what I was saying. At the end of each last game, it came up to Caleb Williams, what kind of throw he was going to make. One of them he got right. One of them he didn't. The one he didn't get right came first. The one he did get right came second. That's a positive sign. I'm with you guys. I'm rolling with the Bears. We're a clean sweep on the player. But I think this will be a 27-24 type game, though.
Yes.
This will come down to the last drive.
Yes.
Okay. I respect it. I just, what Packers are we going to see? That's the only thing I got to worry about.
You hung up on that one, huh? They're healthy, too. Yeah. Josh Jacobs is healthy. They got Christian Watson back. Everybody's healthy. Jordan Love's ready to go. Everybody's healthy. So you could
except for the one guy rushing the passer. And then you see they literally went and got. He's not healthy.
And now he's not healthy.
You go back to Marshentime. You got Josh Jacobs. Are we going to see 100-yard rusher Josh Jacobs, or are we going to see 20 carries, 33-yard Josh Jacobs?
Exactly. Yeah, and you know what? Without a pass rush, that's a hell of a point that you make there, Marshentime. And that slipped my mind there is, there is no Micah Parsons. This guy is a top 5 rusher in the football league right now. Right. There's no question about it. And when he's in the game, the amount of pressures that he puts on quarterbacks changes the game. So that's a big deal. And I think it's a big deal for Caleb Williams because he's been pressured his entire rookie year. Once he gets under pressure, we saw what happened. He gets sacked or he throws interception. One of the two happened. Without that on his plate, guys, I think we're clear. We're clear. Chicago's going to win this game.
I mean, we're going to see, man. We're going to see. But, Donnie Mac, you've had us start out the last 2 games. So we're throwing you into the Sunday games right off the bat. 1 o'clock. You got big game, man. You got the Buffalo Bills going up against the Jacksonville Jaguars, man.
Man, how do you stop the momentum of Cohen and Lawrence and all these guys right now that has just got it clicking in Jacksonville? How do you stop that right now? I don't think you can, Marshentime. I don't think you can stop it if you're Josh Allen. I don't think you could stop it. The only person in this world I think that can stop that is Jesus right now. They are on a roll, Marshentime. And Trevor Lawrence and Coach is going to come in here. Josh Allen's got nobody in his way. He's got no Joe Burrow, right? He's got no Patrick Mahomes, no Lamar Jackson. He's got no excuses. He's going to have one bad nightmare after this game. and that's going to be Trevor Lawrence and the
Ooh.
Jacksonville Jaguars when they march into town and they get throttled by the Jacksonville Jaguars. I take the Jaguars 34-20.
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
You're calling big win.
Wow.
Nice. They ain't going to stop. And that head coach, I don't know if anybody noticed, he doesn't like to stop neither. If he can run the score up, he keeps running it up. This is the playoffs. It gets even more gritty in the playoffs, and he's going to do it again.
Yeah, I like it.
Hey, Danny's agreeing with you. Jacksonville takes the game, he says.
I like it.
Jeff,
I like it.
what are you going with?
Man, I got Jacksonville all day long here. I can't agree with Donnie more. Let me tell you, man, Trevor Lawrence, man. Have you seen this guy in the last 5 games? He has just went off. He's went crazy. He's done stupid things. He's done crazy things. He's jumping over people. He's falling down, getting back up, scoring touchdowns.
Yes, sir.
Sneaky little side note here. Don't forget to start Trevor Etienne. Okay? I can tell you right now, that boy gonna score him a touchdown tonight. He's going to have about 40 yards rushing, about 40 yards receiving, a little touchdown.
Hey, that's a low blow there, Jeff Aroni.
Hey.
That's a low blow there. He told me that 10 weeks out of the season I didn't do it, and this guy snapped. Dude, I might have started him 4 weeks out of the entire season, and man, that was a dumb season.
You know, I like what you guys are saying and everything. I like the Jags. I like what they're doing, of course. You know,
don't throw your flag on us now.
Listen,
don't
man.
Throw the flag.
Listen, you know.
Don't throw the flag, Marshentime.
You don't need a flag right now because, you know, I respect what you're saying.
Okay.
But here's the problem with this. He's played the Titans. He's played the Colts without Sauce Gardner twice. And then he's played the Jets, guys. He's played the Jets. He's played the Colts. And he's played the Titans. 3 of the teams who have struggled at the end of the year. I'm sorry. Now you got Josh Allen, who we've said is a proven MVP quarterback. He's going in. Yeah. He sees his path to the Super Bowl. He wants to take this path to the Super Bowl. The Jaguars' defense is not as good as we would hope. I just don't see it right now. I think they're young. I think they're going in the right direction right now. But I think Buffalo's experience is going to end up taking this game. And it's not going to be on the back of Josh Allen. It's going to be on the back of James Cook, the leading rusher in the NFL against one of the worst rush defenses in the league in Jacksonville. I'm giving the Buffalo Bills the win here in Jacksonville, and they're going to pull off the upset.
So James Cook, the third, 1,500 yards rushing, NFL rushing leader.
Yep.
He's going to have a game against
Jacksonville. He goes for 150 and 2 touchdowns.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Holy Nikes, Marshentime.
Man.
150 and 2 TDs, man.
They're going to ride.
And a win. And a win.
And a win.
Cap it off with a win. That's the cherry on top right there, Marshentime. Hey, I like your boldness right there. And you know what? I want to see Josh Allen do his deal, man. I really do.
Yeah.
His interception ratio over the last 4 games.
It's his time, man. It's his time right here, right now. They know there's nobody stopping him. Patrick Mahomes is not there. He's not there to knock him out this year, man. He's going for it. He knows it.
Marshentime, here's what I need you to do. I need you to email Trevor Lawrence and donate to his Waffle House win tonight.
He's
eating at the Waffle House tonight.
Hey, listen, man. What he loses is all I gotta say is that flowing locks or whatever they call it. He's gonna be having to use to soak up his tears a little bit. So
hey, Marshentime, what you got next, brother? What game you want to bounce to now?
I mean, man, we're gonna stick into the 4:00 game, Donnie Mac. You gotta go 49ers, man. 49ers Eagles. What are you thinking?
You know what? First thing I want to do on this decision right here, 49ers, Eagles. Eagles, champions last year. 49ers, man, on the cuffs for the last 4 years. Absolutely crazy. So, Jeff Aroni, go ahead and take over. Tell us what you think about this game, man. This one kind of scares me, too.
So, you know, Marshentime and Donnie Mac here, they've heard me talk about the Eagles all year long. They've told me... Yep. You know, they've heard me complain about the sports analysts talking about what's wrong with the Eagles. What's wrong with the Eagles? What's wrong with the Eagles? Well, let's see what's wrong with the Eagles. They're only the 2025 NFC East champions. So what is wrong with
in
them?
a pretty crappy division. I mean, wait a minute here.
NFC.
Whoa,
So
now we're talking about the NFC
They
East
got
here,
to
where
put,
there's Dallas,
they got to
Washington,
put
and Giants.
their champion
Let's calm
hat
down.
on several weeks ago, mind you. Several weeks ago. Okay, so now one would lead to, listen, I got the Eagles. Jalen Hurts is proven. Shaquan's going to go ahead and step up tonight or tomorrow night. He's going to step up. He's going to score a couple touchdowns. He's going to have a big run. He's going to have a big run.
Oh,
I'm
one of
telling
those
you.
Saquon runs
Right now.
huh?
Hey, we
Barkley.
know what CMC is going to do. We know what Kittle's going to do. We know what Brock Purdy's going to do. We know that kicker can kick a long field goal for San Francisco. Everybody knows it. The Eagles know it. But what we don't know is that Jalen Hurts is going to elevate his game, and Shaquan's going to elevate his game tomorrow evening and beat the 49ers.
Ooh, score prediction, Jeff. What you got?
I got 34-17.
34-17, Marshentime.
Wow.
Blowing them out right out
Blowing
the
them out.
water. Shanahan,
Statement
CMC,
game. Statement
pack
game.
your bags. You're going home.
You're going home.
Because the defending champs are in town.
That's correct.
Marshentime, what are your thoughts?
What else can I say except for not so fast, my friend? Not so fast. Listen, man. If this game would have went the other way, San Francisco would have been the number 1 seed. Like,
But they're not. But they're not.
You're right.
Okay.
They got to go to Philadelphia, where we've seen Jalen Hurts be. I mean, let's be honest. Him and A.J. Brown had some kind of rift at the beginning of the season. We've all seen it. We've know
it.
There was something going on there.
We've seen it.
There was something.
It's bad. And Devontae Smith is
Saquon
not
went
the
through
guy
this.
that he was. You know,
Saquon went through this drought too now.
he has. I mean, they're
At the
not
same
there.
time, when
This
that
is
quarterback
not
and that wide receiver wasn't on the same page, he went through the same
They're
drought.
still not on. They're still not fully. on the
It
same
affected
page.
Saquon.
You know,
It
it
did.
does because you
Big
have
time.
to be able to
Big
throw the
time.
ball. So otherwise, defenses are just going to sell out to stop Saquon Barkley. That's exactly what's going to happen here. They're going to sell out and they're going to stop Saquon Barkley. The problem is, guess what? Jalen Hurts can't win you a game. It's not going to happen. I just can't do it. I'm not giving it to him. I'm taking Brock Purdy. I'm taking George Kittle. I'm taking the guy we've all said who's MVP's years every time he plays a full year is CMC. When CMC plays, he's still leading the league in all-purpose yards. He's leading the league in touches. Give me CMC, man. This guy right now, he is on a mission to show something because he was out last year. Everybody doubted him for coming back. Everybody said, I even said it at the beginning of the year, CMC was not going to be as good this year. Well, he made me eat my words. He's been just as good, if not better than what he's been in the past years. I'm taking CMC in the 49ers defense.
Okay.
Which is ironic, Marshentime, because you have been the biggest CMC advocator over the last 5 years.
I
Yes.
was, but
Yeah.
I did
Even
not
when
think
he
he was
went
coming back
out-
this year like this.
Even when he went out for the season, you were saying he's coming back. He's going to do his deal. You were the biggest advocator. You're back on that train, Marshentime. I'm glad to see you're back on the CMC train. But like you said, in the great words of the great Lee Corso, not so fast, my friend. Not so fast. My belief here, which neither one of you are talking about, is on the other side of the ball. On the defensive side of the ball. Total defensive sacks, comparability, 49ers, Philadelphia, 42 for Philadelphia, 12th in the league, 20. That's last in the league for the 49ers. Total defensive interceptions, 12 for Philadelphia. That's halfway in the league at number 15. 6 for the 49ers. That's number 29, next to last in the league. Okay, big deal in the playoffs. Differences in turnovers, +6 for the Philadelphia Eagles. Number 7 in the league, guys. And -6 for the 49ers, 25th in the league. That's the defensive differential there. I don't care what you do on the offensive side of the ball. If that defense can do what those numbers say, I'm taking the Philadelphia Eagles and the Super Bowl champions in this matchup.
Absolutely.
Hey, I got a question for you guys. I just want you guys to think about this right now. What division does the San Francisco 49ers play in?
NFC West.
Okay. What was the best division in football this year?
NFC West.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What was
That's
one of the
6
worst divisions in
6
football
games.
this year?
How many games do they play? That's 6 games, buddy.
That's 6
What's your
games,
excuse
sir.
for the other half
You're
of the
talking
NFL?
about 2 games each against the Seattle defense, who has been unstoppable. We're
They're
talking
number
about
2
the
in
Rams
the
defense, who
NFL.
we just talked about, one of the best defenses in the league. All right, now
Number
jump
14
over,
in the
hang on.
NFL.
Now let's jump over. Let's jump over to the NFC East here, who is Washington, the Giants, and the Cowboys, with 3 of the worst defenses in the league. Come on now, I'm not.
Time.
Come on.
Get back to reality. That's only 6 games. What about the
That's
rest
6
of the games for the NFL?
6 games is a lot of
That's-
games out of the
that doesn't
18
account
game
for
season,
half of the
buddy.
game.
That's 1/3 of
That's
your
not a
games,
half
Donnie
game.
Mac. That's
That's not
1/3
half
of your
season,
football
though.
games.
What's your? So
Martian
you're talking
time.
about that
Martian
1/3
time.
is their whole excuse?
Listen,
Oh, I'm sorry, man. You guys are doubting the
Martian
49ers.
time. Jalen Hurts, NCAA champion. Jalen
Oh,
Hurts,
what they
high
do?
school state champion.
Yeah, that's great,
Jalen
man.
Hurts,
That's great.
Super Bowl champion.
Yeah, that's great.
I'm telling
Hey,
you,
Jeff.
champion,
Jeff, I got a question.
elite
Jeff,
Super Bowl
players step up
MVP.
in the playoffs.
Jeff, who got benched in the national championship to win the national championship?
Hey, you know
Who
what?
got benched?
Okay, he
Oh,
got
was
him
that
there.
Jalen Hurts?
He got him there.
Okay. Hey, who
Got him
came
there.
in? Hang on. Who came in for Jalen Hurts to win the championship?
Your favorite player, Tua, sir.
Yeah, well, where is Tua going to be next year, Jeff? Where is Tua going to be next year?
Probably the Giants, but that's a whole other story.
Get out of here with that. It's not a one-person game, my
Marshentime,
friend.
you
It's a
remember-
team game.
You remember we were talking about the conversation how Mike McDaniel would blend very good as an offensive coordinator for Detroit Lions because
listen,
Dan Campbell.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
You know, that was the
He gets
first
off
call.
money.
That was the first call that Detroit made. You know that, right?
Oh,
Yes. Mike
We're talking
McDaniel
about
got
Kansas City,
fired,
too.
and his first phone call was from the Detroit Lions. That's
Yeah.
insane. And it would be a good fit. It would be a good fit.
100% it would be. That's what he is. He's an offensive coordinator.
100%.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Mike McDaniel, I think, is a master in offense.
Yeah.
But he doesn't know how to coach players.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm still taking the 49ers. I don't care what you guys say.
What's the score, Marshentime?
You know, I'm going
What's
a
the
little bit
score,
tighter
yeah?
game. I don't think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I'm going 24-14.
Okay.
24-14 for the Niners. I'm going the opposite direction. I'm going 28-17 on the Philly.
Okay. I'll respect your pick, you know. I just want to know. I just want you to know, Jeff. When me and Donnie Mac do these picks, he does not usually end up on the good side. And you're going with him on a lot of picks. I'm just saying, Jeff.
Yeah, you know,
That's not
Marshentime, as
scripted
always.
either
is
there,
always-
Marshentime.
I'm just saying, you know.
Yeah,
but
it's all
he
self-opinionated.
seems to lose a
They're
lot
all
of games when they
self-opinionated.
play against me in these picks.
We got 3 years worth of podcasts. Just go back and watch them. That's
Yeah,
what
please
he
do.
said.
Please do.
That's
Go
not
back
what
and
the
watch
tape
them. We'll
said.
see.
That's
We'll see
not
who
what the
comes out
tape
on top
says.
most of the time, Donnie Mac.
No,
Especially
that's
in
not
football.
what the tape says.
Now, you know, in basketball and
No.
baseball,
Tell the tape.
you definitely get me in basketball. It seems like, but
Hey, we'll have the same conversation next week when Philadelphia
don't worry, we will,
is
buddy.
playing
We
in
will.
the playoffs.
We will. We're going on to the last
On to your
game
next game,
of
guys.
Sunday night, though. Sunday night football.
Sunday night.
I think this is one of an exciting game, man. You got the Los Angeles Chargers going to Foxborough and facing the new champion of the AFC East in the New England Patriots. What do you guys think? Mike Vrabel taking it, or Jim Harbaugh going to win? Finally, finish off the Chargering motto.
I'll tell you this. My opinion on this one is short and sweet. Omarion Hampton's back for the Chargers. It's been a great story. Okay.
Yeah.
New England's had a weak schedule. You know, they've got number 2 seed. It's been a great story. What I do know is New England is for real. They are sound. They don't make mistakes. Lowest penalties in the league, and they win football games.
Yeah.
I like New England, especially in Foxborough, controlling the clock. They've got a two-headed running attack also. They got what it takes over there with a defensive-minded head coach. Hey, you know what? This could be another thing, guys. What Chargers team are we going to see show up on offense? What team are we going to see? That could be the deal. One thing I do know, I know what New England team we're going to see. A well-disciplined, oiled machine, and they're going to play football. They're going to come down to the last wire if they have to, and they will be in the game. But I like New England in this one, 27-23.
Yeah.
Ooh, close game.
Yeah. Hey, let me say, it pains me. It pains me to pick the New England Patriots. It pains me being a Miami Dolphins fan to pick the New England Patriots. But let me tell you something. That kid, Drake May, and I call him a kid, this guy is something else. I've watched him play against the Dolphins, for the last couple of years here, coming as a rookie. We put a lot of pressure on him, and he handled it so well. He got up, he got sacked, he got up, and he made a completion the next play every time. He's so composed at everything he did. And then Mike Vrabel coming in this year, Tennessee Titans lost. Mike Vrabel coming in and being able to groom this guy and coach this guy up and coach this whole team up and bring this team together as a brotherhood. Wow, it is amazing to watch. This is a tight team. Again, I heard Donnie Mac mention they had a weak schedule. It's been talked about. ESPN, every time they talk about Patriots, well, they've had the weakest schedule out there. Hey, man, they won games. They've won games. He's had a MVP-esque year.
NFL.
The worst team in the league can still beat you. The Giants are, they didn't go 0-17. The Browns didn't go 0-17. You know what I'm saying? Hey, the worst team can beat you. So at the end of the day, I got New England Patriots. And Chargers are great, man. They're a great football team. They're in the playoffs. It's playoff football. They're 0-0. What team are we going to see? We don't know. Exactly what Donnie Mac said. We know what we're going to see with the Patriots. We're going to see Vrabel over there coaching them up. They make a little mistake. Vrabel's going to be all right. Do it next time. Get me something next time. He's not going to be mad. He's not going to lose his, cool over there on the sideline. He's going to coach them up. New England Patriots are going to win.
I like it, man. I like it. What do you think, Marshentime?
Listen, you guys are giving all these guys to Mike Vrabel and everything, Jim Harbaugh's over there on the other side, guys. His brother just got fired from a coaching job that he's had for years.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of putting into his brain a little bit, his brother just got fired. And we're talking about Drake May. You guys didn't even bring up Justin Herbert. My man has played through injury after injury and injury, and he is still making good throws, and he's still putting up big yards every single week. And you know what? We haven't
even had
talked
surgery
about
on a fractured hand this year.
and he still played that Monday night. That's crazy to me, man. This guy, man,
crazy.
I'm telling you, he is ready to play. He wants this. You can see it in their whole system now. It's with the Marion Hampton back, I think makes a huge difference. With Vidal and Hampton, they have that two-headed attack that Jim Harbaugh likes to run, but that opens up so much for Keenan Allen, for Quentin Johnston, and for Ladd McConkey. You're talking about three really good receivers who the Patriots just don't have.
Don't forget about their tight end. Their tight end is a beast.
True. Gaston's been great all year long. I think Jeff picked him up in fantasy, and he got a couple touchdowns for him that one.
I think he did too.
But listen, this whole team is built on running the ball and play action plays. Because Justin Herbert can run the ball too. We've seen Justin Herbert get out in the open. He can make a good little 10, 15-yard gain easily. I like the Chargers, and I like what Jim Harbaugh is going to bring. I think this is going to be a really, really tight game. I think whoever has the ball last is going to win this game. I really, truly do. And I think it's going to be the Chargers.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be the Chargers. I don't think Drake May, we've seen him under pressure. We haven't seen him in the playoffs. We haven't seen him under the big lights yet. This is going to be his first game under the big lights. Yes, I think, Vrabel's going to have him ready, but I think he's going to make just one more mistake than Justin Herbert, because I think Justin Herbert's got a little bit more experience now.
And I'm glad
I can't disagree there.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I just can't agree with you
Yeah,
guys either.
absolutely, 100%. Don't mean to cut you off there, Jeff, but
No.
I can't disagree with you there as far as that offense goes and personnel, everything there. It's great. It's great, Marshentime. Again, I look at defensive numbers and that turnover rate for New England, man. They just have a better turnover rate.
Again,
They're
though,
10th in
man.
the league.
Well, yeah, listen, half of them are from Tua. He threw 6 interceptions to him. Sorry.
You think it was Tua or the whole organization in shambles? I'm sorry.
Tua didn't help. Tua does not help.
It.
No, we're not getting into this. We're not getting into this today.
Like we could like have a whole hour conversation about the Miami Dolphins organization. So
It would be a lot longer than an hour.
Yeah,
we'll leave that for a special episode
that's got to be a special
sometime,
episode,
guys.
Oh, God.
We'll do that in the off season, okay? Off season,
Yeah.
kicking around the ball.
We could definitely do that because it would take about an hour to do this. We could break down a lot of the mistakes.
So let me ask you this, guys. With that first round picked and everything, we got one more game Monday night, and that's Pittsburgh Steelers. After this one, we'll go on. We'll go on and pick our Super Bowl champions after this one. But Aaron Rodgers against arguably, and I believe, the best defense in the NFL, the Houston Texans. And D'Amico Ryan's getting that thing straightened out over there. Again, on the offensive side, what kind of offense are we going to see from the Houston Texans? I think we pretty much know what we're going to see from Aaron Rodgers in that offense. They won't get the running game going. He'll take a lot of shots at DK Metcalf, but what can Houston do to stop them? I think Pittsburgh at that point becomes one-dimensional when I say that for the Houston Texans, and they stop them easily. The only thing that I'm considered, again, is the offensive side of Houston. Is Nick Chubb going to be effective? I think that's the deciding factor. And when it comes to this team in the playoffs, how effective is Nick Chubb going to be after this full year? They've been working up his workload. I've been noticing that for the last 4 or 5 weeks, and he's getting 15, 20. He's getting 21 carries now. And if that guy gets rolling with that two-headed attack with Marks and Chubb, and you got that play action with Tank Dell going downfield with C.J. Stroud, that could be, or Nico Collins, my bad. Dell's not there anymore. Nico Collins, that could be a recipe for success, and I like it. I like it a lot in this game right now. Guys, I'm taking Houston to win this one 37-17. They're going to blow them out.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I couldn't agree with you more, Donnie Mac. Man, if CJ Stroud gets rolling, he loves Nico over the middle. He loves that pass, and it's so good, and it's so hard to defend. He can fit it in such a tight window right there. It's so hard to defend. But I just want to backtrack for 1 second. Why in the world is this the primetime game?
I agree.
So many good matchups this weekend. So
good
many good matchups. Why
point.
Is this the Monday night game? And I'm sorry to stop what I was saying, but as you were talking and you're talking about Monday night, and I'm like, why is this the primetime game? Anyways, but
we can all be in bed. We can all be asleep by 10 o'clock. The game will be over.
Man, old man Rodgers, he's going to make a couple of good throws, and we're going to be like, wow, he always wows us with this throw, right? He has this back shoulder fade that he's thrown for years, and he wows us.
That back shoulder, that's it.
And there's going to be an awesome catch, and we're going to be like, oh my gosh, that's Aaron Rodgers, and then we're going to see old man Rodgers, Pittsburgh Steelers don't have it together this year. I know they tried to make a run with a couple of little moves, Aaron Rodgers, this, that, and the other. They tried to make a run to the Super Bowl. This is not a Super Bowl team. This is not an elite team. They got in on a missed field goal. Let's just face it. I'm not saying that the Ravens was a better team, and maybe John Harbaugh would be coaching a playoff game if we didn't have a missed field goal, whatever, But the Steelers are in because of a missed field goal. CJ Stroud and Nico's going to control this game. You're going to see some nice catches over the middle. I like them 24-12.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
You know,
Oh, even lower.
we're talking about the Steelers, right? We're talking about it on Monday night here. Do you know what Mike Tomlin's record is on Monday Night Football?
Wow, here we go. What do we got?
It is 22-4.
Wow.
He is 22-4 on Monday Night Football. The Pittsburgh Steelers have won 23 consecutive games at home on Monday Night Football.
Oh, wow.
You're talking about some history, Donnie Mac. I know you like history.
That's some good history.
Hey, but
you
know what? That there is 4 times he lost on Monday Night Football.
He has.
Were those times in the playoffs?
But those were not at home either, Donnie Mac. So you got to be careful. You got to be careful now. He's won every single he's won every single game at home on Monday night in his career as a head coach for the Pittsburgh Steelers. So now you're going up in here. You got Aaron Rodgers. Let's be honest. I hate Aaron Rodgers. I'm not picking the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm taking the Houston Texans. But it's going to be a blowout.
You made me want to double down on my money now. I mean, I just want to double down on it because I know I can get a premium from $1.
Aaron Rodgers is going to get sacked 7 times this game. He is going to get hit after hit. And listen, Kenneth Gainwell has been a breakout star for the Pittsburgh Steelers in these games. They thought Jalen Warren was going to be their starting running back. Kenneth Gainwell, guys, he came over from Philadelphia. This guy has been a great back, and he runs with determination. I love watching Kenneth Gainwell play, but the Texans they're going to put so much pressure on Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
That offensive line is not built to withstand this.
No.
He's going to get hit after hit, and listen, Aaron Rodgers cannot hold up against this many hits. Mike Tomlin will be taking his 5th loss, and they're going to be breaking the streak of the Pittsburgh Steelers at home games on Monday night.
Okay.
I know Donnie Mac wanted to, take.
I like your decision. That was kind of dramatic to lead us all through that Marshentime to say you were going to.
I had to give you some history, man. I know you like the history. I have a buddy who's a Steeler fan. He told me that, and I had to look it up, and he's completely right. But I can't do it on history.
What? I feel bad for your buddy. I really feel bad for your buddy. I do. Because this is not going to be his year. He's been on a roller coaster of hope and dreams for the last 4 years.
So are the Bengals, so I can't really.
With that said, guys, let's finish this up. Who's winning the Super Bowl, and how are they going to do it, Jeff?
Who's winning the Super Bowl?
Oh, and you got to give us our Super Bowl MVP too. You got to give the Super Bowl MVP.
Give a Super Bowl MVP.
Yep, we always
okay.
do that.
I'm gonna ride the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Hold on.
All the way to the Super Bowl.
Ooh.
Jacksonville Jaguars.
Oh.
Trevor Lawrence is going to have 5.
AFC. Okay.
Yeah, in the AFC. Trevor Lawrence is going to have 5 total touchdowns in the Super Bowl. And they are going to beat the Philadelphia Eagles.
Guys, hang on. I'm trying to find Jeff's line.
Got the Eagles.
Give me a second. Let me find Jeff's line.
Got the Jaguars in the AFC.
Oh, hey, Jeff, it's in the clouds. Jeff, it's in the clouds. You better go get it. Get out of your mind. Get out of here.
So, yeah, and you got Trevor Lawrence as your Super Bowl MVP?
Yes, I do.
That's obvious. Who's your regular season MVP then?
Oh, regular season MVP? It would be hard for me to not pick Drake May. It would be very hard for me not to pick him. He is just phenomenal. New England Patriots, again, pains me to say it. New England Patriots quarterback for the league MVP.
They got a better quarterback before the Dolphins did.
There you go. Marshentime.
Sorry.
Marshentime, you want to take over You want to take over next, or you want me to go next, Marshentime?
Hit me with it, Donnie Mac. I want to hear yours. I got to hear your explanation. I'm still searching for Jeff's mind. I know it's way up in the clouds. So.
You want to hear mine? Okay. On the NFC side of things, I'm taking Mike McDonald and that old defensive coordinator from the Ravens and leading his Seattle Seahawks to the Super Bowl for the NFC, guys. I'm taking the Seattle Seahawks to go all the way. On the other side of the football, I can't say that I agree with Jeff as much with Jacksonville Jaguars. They're hot, but that thing's going to stifle out for me, man. It's going to stifle out for me. And I'm going to ride the most unlikely team with the best defense into the Super Bowl, and I'm taking the Houston Texans to go to the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
On the back of that defense, guys. That's a surprising sleeper pick.
Wow.
It is.
My MVP for the Super Bowl, Jackson Najigba Smith, because I think Seattle will win the Super Bowl. Jackson Najigba Smith will have a lot to do with it. He's the MVP.
JSN.
My MVP on the year, though, is going to be Matthew Stafford.
Okay.
He will be in that championship game against. It is Matthew Stafford. I think he deserves it. I think he's. And I'm not doing the quarterback thing because I think Jackson Najigba Smith was fucking awesome. I think CNC was next to awesome. Drake May, but I'm taking Matt Stafford for the MVP.
Man, I like it. I like it. You know what? And Donnie Mac, you know, you that leads into my pick right there, man. You know, I'm taking the Los Angeles Rams from the NFC. I think the Rams they're built like this team to really. They got a great defense. They have good weapons all around, and Matthew Stafford's been on an elite season this year. They're having more and more people step up for him, though. It's not just Devontae Adams and Puka Nacua anymore. They got Parkinson's. They got this new tight end who I've never even heard of, who's been coming out of the woodworks now and looking great. And Higbee's finally Blake Corum's scoring touchdowns every week.
Blake Corum.
And Kyren Williams. We didn't even say anything about Kyren Williams.
That's a good point.
And Kyren Williams has been one of the most reliable backs all year, every game. Give me the Rams going to the Super Bowl in the NFC. On the AFC, though, I'm going with one of the most prolific sack defenses we've ever seen in the Denver Broncos. No, we haven't even talked about them. They're the number 1 seed in the AFC. Their defense looks like a real team, and they got Sean Payton as the head coach. We've seen him win Super Bowls before with Drew Brees. He's got Bo Nix playing at the top of his game.
He does.
Defense wins championships. This team has had the most sacks in 2 years, back to back. Give me the Denver Broncos winning the Super Bowl against the Los Angeles Rams, 35-21, and the Super Bowl MVP going off here. I'm going Cortland Sutton.
Wow.
Oh, unlikely MVP.
9 catches, 2 touchdowns.
Ooh.
I was thinking if he was going to take Denver, you were going to go with R.J. Harvey.
I thought about Harvey, but I think they're going to throw the ball more because the Rams front 4. I feel like they're just going to throw the ball a little bit more. I'm going to go Sutton. I think Sutton's going to catch a couple of balls. So my total MVP, you know, I got a Drake May, I got a Matthew Stafford here. You guys have already kind of split this here. These are the 2 front runners, of course. You know, you got these 2 front runners. And, listen, I love them both. I love what I'm doing, but I can't do a New England Patriot quarterback, Jeff. I'm disappointed in you. I'm taking Matthew Stafford. I don't care. I'm just doing it out of spite because I'm not taking a New England quarterback. Not doing it.
I thought he was going to come up with James Cook or something from Buffalo.
Listen, I love what James Cook has done.
I really wish,
but he's having an MVP season.
You know, he led the league with 1613, I think, with rushing yards. Well, you got CMC, who's led the league in all-purpose yards. You had JSN, who's led the league in receiving yards. I mean, at the beginning of the year, we thought JSN was going to break the record of Calvin Johnson's. And then, honestly, hang on.
Who led the league in passing yards?
What about Myles Garrett breaking the record for sacks? Could you ever put him in that MVP candidate?
Well, I do.
Absolutely.
I put him in the MVP here's how he gets the MVP. If Cleveland makes the playoffs, because you're supposed to be the most valuable player on the best team. If they make the playoffs, I give him that shot, Marshentime. But he's getting the best defensive player of the year. There's no argument on that.
Yeah, he's getting defensive player of the year, no doubt.
Like if it doesn't, something's wrong here.
Yeah, he has to, right?
I quit. If he doesn't, I don't even want to look at it anymore. I'm just done. Oh man.
All right, guys. Hey, we're gonna wrap this thing up, but we do a thing here, Jeff Aroni, that we call Marshentime Jeopardy. This will take about 1 minute. This is
Okay.
going to be 863 Sports Buzz Jeopardy for you now.
Okay.
Okay, one of
Ah,
you guys both pick one through 100. This is just NFL playoffs. If you can see that, this
oh
is everything
gosh.
NFL playoffs. It doesn't matter which one you do. Just 1 through 500 Martian time. Show him how it works. Which number you taking right now?
You
1
know
through
what?
500
You know,
Martian time.
give me 400. Give me 400.
400 for the Martian time on 863 Sports Buzz Jeopardy. And this is kind of an easy one, and I really don't like it.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I got the easy one. You put it at 400. How's that my fault?
I know a lot of people would call this I call it easy. You know what I mean? Most passing yards lifetime by a quarterback in the playoffs. Who holds that record?
It's got to be Tom Brady.
That's my guess.
It is Tom Brady.
Yeah.
And I don't like that for 400. It was supposed to be 2. I hate that one for 400 Martian time. I'll get you next week. Jackaroni, 1 through 500. Which one do you take in NFL playoffs? I think you can see the higher you go, the easier they get.
Yeah, definitely. So let's just do 300 then.
Yeah. Do 300 in the middle. Here we go. Most touchdowns in the playoffs by a wide receiver lifetime.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh. That's a lot harder question than the quarterback.
Excuse me.
I will tell you, this team was highlighted at the beginning of our podcast. The team he played for, and it is for the NFC.
Okay. I don't know, guys.
You want some more hints?
I feel like it's got to be the greatest
You want some
receiver
more
of all
hints?
time.
Give me a hint.
I one hint, NFC East.
Are we thinking food here or NFC East? Ooh.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got the right.
Most touchdowns in a
NFC.
playoff. Is that correct?
Ooh.
In playoffs. In
Ooh.
playoffs.
Now we're periodic
like
Michael Irving.
No, that was a pretty good one, though. That's a pretty good guess. It's their rival and the number one guy that we know of all time, Jerry Rice.
Jerry Rice.
In the playoffs.
That's the NFC West.
Holds the record.
See,
West.
that's
For
the
it.
West. I knew it was Jerry. That's what I said. The
Is
best
it the West?
receiver of all
Oh,
time.
man.
Yeah.
I thought it was the East. My bad, Jeff.
No,
I
you're
messed up,
good.
but
You're
he
good.
did pick.
And you know it's crazy. Yeah, Jerry
He did
Rice.
pick the Cowboys.
Why is that not so obvious?
Yeah, that's why I had that.
Yeah,
and when he said the earlier second, I'm like, it's got to be Jerry Rice.
Yeah, I was like, this team was the Niners and Joe Montana.
Yeah.
Like, I opened with that. I tried to, without telling you, I had to help you on it. Jerry Rice, yeah, he holds a lot of records in playoff history, man. Points, most points for a single player in playoff history, Jerry Rice. He's got 42 points. So, I mean, that's another one there. Most franchise and NFL, most franchise wins in playoffs in NFL history, 49ers. So.
Yeah, I mean, they had the deep runs for a long time.
They hold a lot of records between Montana and Steve Young. That team did pretty well. But Jerry Rice was in. Oh yeah, Jerry Rice was in the playoffs with multiple teams, though, not just. That was the most obvious team to tell you. You know what I mean? He was there with the Raiders too, and Rich Gannon. He went through a couple of playoff teams.
Yeah. Listen, I mean, we're talking about probably the greatest receiver of all time. You know, if Calvin Johnson wouldn't have played, I think if Calvin Johnson would have played longer, I think he could be considered the greatest receiver of all time. But I mean, that dude was just
absolutely 100%.
Jerry Rice is just something else, though.
Anything else you guys got to say about these playoffs coming up, guys? Any surprises you could see? Anything else you want to wrap this podcast up with?
You know,
I think it's going to be great, man. I think it's going to be great playoffs, man. And I enjoyed y'all having me on this, guys. I mean, I appreciate it. That's awesome.
Yeah,
I'm
man. I mean,
glad you
listen.
listen to
Anytime you
my
want to come
input
on,
there.
you just let us know, man. We're always for it. But
Cool.
before we go,
Absolutely.
we got the NFL
Absolutely.
coaching carousel, man. We got 8 coaches, 8 coaching vacancies.
Yeah.
Does anybody
Ooh,
see any
yeah, that's a
big
good
names coming out of college, maybe, or coming out of retirement? Anybody see any big names that possibly could come in? What do you guys think?
Excuse me.
Are we seeing all new guys? What do you guys think?
Go ahead, Jeff.
Man, that's such a great question, Cody. And you know, I don't know, man. Indiana head coach. Is he going to be an NFL head coach?
That's
Not
what
this
I'm
year.
wondering.
Not this
I'm
year.
wondering if he's leaving
Maybe
Indiana.
this year. You know, maybe that would be a good one. Again, all he does is win.
You know,
Yeah, just Google him.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Marshentime. I would not be surprised in the next 2 years to see that happen. I mean, that's got to be the ultimate goal. If you're not getting that kind of salary and you want to get the NFL type salary, that's got to be the ultimate goal, right? Nick Saban did the same thing, and then he went back. I mean, we see a lot of coaches. Chip Kelly, he's done the same thing. He's come to the NFL. I mean, these guys has done it. I mean, look at Pete Carroll. NFL, back to college, NFL, and he's been successful. So that's not a far-fetched deal. To me, my biggest thing, Marshentime, is to see where the heck Harbaugh is going to sign. I think that's the biggest intriguing caption right now. And I saw where he is given 4 ultimatums to the Cleveland Browns. He wants $20 million a year. He wants $10 million in staff cap. He wants full roster control.
Yep.
And there was something else.
He got to hire his own GM.
Full roster control. Oh, and he got to hire his own general manager. Exactly. Right. So exactly. He wants everything that's rightful to win. And I think if he's asking for these type of things, it's not going to relinquish with Cleveland. The next team to ask him, he's going to give them the same ultimatum. So which team is going to sign him? Because we know what they're going to be giving up.
So let me ask you a question, Donnie Mac. Does that exclude Miami already because they just hired a new GM?
Or what if they hired him because of that?
I don't think it excludes him. Maybe he's a GM that Harbaugh does like.
Okay.
Maybe that's why they signed him first instead of the head coach first.
Okay.
I mean, who knows? Who knows? We don't know these insides, but that does not exclude him. To answer your question, no, sir.
Okay.
It does not, because you know, Miami, as an organization, they've had coaches turn around and say, okay, I'm gone the next day after they've committed to these big-ass contracts. You know, Miami could do the same thing. Okay, this is a clause in their contract. We can fire you on any terms. Okay, this guy doesn't fucking want you. You're out of here, guys. You're out of here. We got to get the guy he wants. So, no, it's not off the table, and Harbaugh still has that. He still has that that priority.
I like it. You know, I like it.
And what do you think about it, Marshentime? You ask us our opinion. I want to hear your opinion.
Well, that's what I was looking at things, and I think there could be some interesting, movements. I think, with Stefanski going from Cleveland. I mean, we're talking. I think Cleveland's just not. I don't know where you go in Cleveland. I just don't think it's going to work. I don't think who goes there. I don't think it matters. I think that's just that kind of like that gravity of situation that you go to. But we've seen Pete Carroll leave. We've seen this, the Raiders didn't give Pete Carroll any chance. Never really had a coach, to help him out. Never really had anything. Maybe Pete Carroll goes somewhere, maybe like the Giants or something. And I'm still, listen, I know Belichick keeps saying, oh, yeah, well, I'm happy here in North Carolina. If the Giants call Belichick, I would not be surprised if Belichick may just say yes, coming back to the New York Giants.
Yeah.
Just saying.
And you say coming back because he was a part of that coaching staff a long time ago.
That's where he really started, man. I mean, it's really he got his start, and maybe he wants to go and finish it back in New York.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good point, and I like that you pointed out how they didn't and give Pete Carroll a chance. They did not. Pete Carroll, we know what he can do with a team
Yeah.
after giving the
They
reins
have
for at
fired
least 2
their head
years.
coach every
that is
single
BS.
year for the past 4 years.
Yeah.
How is a head coach supposed to do anything in 1 year? Like, give
What
me a
is he
break.
supposed to do?
Give me a break. I'm over it.
Could we see Pete in Miami?
Good
Could
question.
we see Pete in Miami?
You know, I mean, you never know. We'll see. I mean, Miami's got a lot of.
That's an intriguing thought. I don't know if it would work.
My problem is Miami's got so much cap space right now that's allocated to Tua and to
Chubb.
and Chubb.
Tyreek.
And don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
Chubb had an amazing year this year. I mean, Chubb really earned his contract. I mean, he played really well all year long. I don't see we're not going to see Tyreek or Tua back next year.
No.
It's not going to happen. They're going to be gone. But we're still going to have a big cap space. So I mean, what
Can't
coach
be.
really wants
Doesn't
to come
make
in
sense
there?
financially.
I mean, that coach has got to know that. It's going to be 4 or 5 years down the road, and us Dolphins fans have to know that.
Yeah.
We can't be wanting to call for his head after 1 year or 2 years.
Correct.
Because right now we're in a bad spot. We all know that. People that are actually fans, real true fans, know that the Dolphins are in a bad spot right now with the salary caps and everything.
I mean, you get a young guy. You get a young guy like OC Chris Shula in there as head coach for Miami. You got to give this guy 5 years. You can't fire him after 2 years, man.
And
he's coming in with his back against the wall.
Yeah.
He's got freaking lions in front of him trying to eat him.
Yep.
You got to give a guy, some time.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a rebuilding process.
Yeah.
Without Tua, without Tyreek, you're talking about a whole new start. I mean, you obviously have to pay A-Chain because A-Chain has been your cornerstone. He's going to be your cornerstone. He's going to be your feature back for the next few years.
Yep.
He's going to be your player.
Yep.
You got to sign him.
Yep.
And that's what I think we got to rely on. That, and we got to build our offensive line. Yep. We build our offensive line, that's what I think they have to focus on, getting somebody to get in the trenches.
Yep.
Guys are the two of the biggest. Appreciate that. And something you guys want to say? Before we kick it on out of here and enjoy these playoff footballs.
Absolutely.
I'm good. I'm ready to enjoy some football, man. It's starting up pretty soon. So
that's right.
Podcast. I know.
I think Donnie Mac's mic is broken. So
I think, he's breaking up.
That's okay, Donnie Mac. I know what you're gonna say. You want us to sign it off, buddy, and I'll do it for you because I know you're struggling over there, Donnie Mac. I got you, buddy. So we'll sign it off. 863 Sports Buzz. Thank you so much, Jeff, for joining us. Listen, you come back anytime. It's much better having you here than Donnie Mac.